Right, here's the Peugeot. Undercover. It's normally in the garage, but it's just come out here for this week while eBay is doing its stuff. So we get it uncovered. Excuse the bad camera work. Ooh. Right, uncovered. There's one of the other toys that can no longer fit in the garage because the other toy is in the garage, but these two did fit quite nicely in there. Right, blow that little bit of dust off. So here's the car, clean, polished up with it's a reproduction tax disc of where it was first taxed back in October 92 in Coventry, which I managed to find out from somewhere. Old school rules, 205, a sacred number, they say. Speed line there, speed line down there. I was a member of the Peugeot Sports Club a while back, but not anymore. Little G Technique sticker for when it was on there. I might take that out before it goes. But a nice clean back panel. The paint is not too bad on there at all. They can be quite flaky and whatnot nowadays. Oh, didn't mention, it's got a new back box on, which I think went on February, March last year. Standard box, makes a nice little noise. Down this side, all very clean, very shiny. With the sunroof and the sunroof spoiler as well, and again, they're quite rare. What's that? A couple of water spots. I'll get rid of them. Alright, let me go and get the keys. Okay, got the keys. Oh, this little key ring, GTI 1.0, won't be coming with it. It's about the only thing in the car I'm going to keep. Alright, the central locking blipper. It lights up, but it just won't work now. Don't know why. A couple of months ago it did. I can't imagine it's a battery because look, lights up all nice and red, and like I say, I see original Peugeot 1. So central locking all works. There's that one on all sides, and then we come inside. The seats have let themselves down a little bit, just a little bit of stitching coming away on the material to the leather, splitting just a bit, and then this one has split. Passenger seat bit of a split on that far side. Not really come away. I'm not as thin and light as I used to be back in the early 90s when I had me 1.6, but then it was all cloth seats on that one, not the half leather as you get in the 1.9. Right. I'll put the thing is, when this car starts, it does start really well. So no feet. See if we get the click or not. No feet. We got the click. Always the way, always the way. But I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to change it. Ooh, 3 times. 4 times. Don't know why. Sometimes opening the windows helps. Maybe, maybe not. It just does it sometimes. Oh no. Ah, it was 5th time lucky. Come on. And look, not touch the pedal at all. I promise you, my foot was still there. So yeah, it starts up on 1400 revs. It will slowly go down, probably just touching 1,000 or so. I'll put some petrol in. if anyone does want to win. Back seats, parcel shelf unfortunately cut out with aftermarket speakers. You got the pop out windows which pop out nice and lovely. Sunroof, as I mentioned, the vacuum works exactly how it should do. Whether you can see that or not, I don't know, but roof comes out open and lovely. Slide it back. Okay, come outside the car. Wow, it's a nice little tick over, not too noisy. I've heard a lot worse. They're the yellow headlights. Like I say, they're just tiny little caps that go over the actual bulbs, and they can be taken out quite easily. Let's do the driving lights, not the fog lights, the driving lights. They're for driving. And again, nice and yellow. See if we can get back a bit further. Bit of a better view. Yeah, and they are just plastic covering, black sticky back plastic, which can easily be pulled off. And then all the lights on there work absolutely fine. Bom, bom, bom. And as I say, you've got reproduction plastic covers that sit over the top of the driving lights, back on both sides, because they are a fortune if you do want new ones. Engine's ticking over quite nicely if you can hear it. Then round at the back, all the lights, everything working. I've got metal plates on there, just look a bit different, not period obviously, but just look a little bit different. And again, the exhaust, nothing too loud, nothing too noisy. I'll give it a rev because you get no smoke. See, nothing at all from there. There's no smoke, no nothing. Anything else more interesting? I don't know. So the revs have dropped down to about 1,000. You'll probably want to see the engine as well, I bet. Okay. There's a dink just there on the bonnet. I've done that a few years ago when I had the bonnet up in the garage and decided to shut the garage door with the bonnet still open. That was a good idea. Right, the engine. What did we say? That I've done the timing belt, done the water pump. I did do the starter motor, which I didn't mention in the advert. But in here you've got the box, and that's all nice and solid. They normally fall apart over the years, but that is all nice and solid, that one. Battery, how old's that? I remember I bought about 3-4 years ago I bought that. I thought they normally wrote a date on them, but not so. Strut brace, again not mentioned in the advert. That just stiffens up the front if you're interested in trying it around and stuff. Got the various stickers that you can have on these, colour codes. P3XY, I think that is. It did have a new radiator. I did put a new radiator in there as well, and there's the Baker B&M oil pipes, water pipes, every single pipe I think got done. You can see under there it's got a spark plug lead holder, again, which do disappear on cars. That's the cable for the subwoofer, if you really wanted to fit one back in there. But I think that's about it. Still on the yellows, and then also with the yellow headlights, if I knock it down one more, I've got a thing about yellow. It's got yellow side lights as well. Oh, she's just having a little bit of a chug here. Let's get her back on the straight and narrow. Yeah, she's doing alright. You know, nice and shiny, lovely and shiny. I used to do the old machine polishing up to about 2-3 years ago, and this car has been polished within an inch of its life. But other than that, I don't think there's much more to show you. That's the steel wheel. Just a old rubbish steel wheel, loads of treads, and then that's the non-speed line which I'll chuck in the boot, and then the boot here, bom bom bom. Yeah, it's a boot. Could maybe take the carpet out, give it a clean, would make it look a little bit better. Aftermarket speakers, Sony cut out into the parcel shelf. That's the Clarion disc changer. I'll say that did all work back in the day when I first bought the car. The head unit's in the garage, but I'll get that put in at some stage. Under here, whoops, showed some pictures. I could have cleaned it up before I pulled this up, but I thought, why? What's the point of cleaning? Why make it look as if I've tried to clean it up and hide something? But you know, it's all nice and solid under there, all nice and solid. Then that little plug back down there, and that's to stop the water coming in there. If you lose these plugs, if they come out, then that's when you do start getting your rust. So that's about it really. Can't really think of much else. Back seats are in pretty good nick. All the seat belts work. Now I'm just starting to talk rubbish, so hopefully this 13 minutes has give you a bit of an insight. It may save you a trip if you look at it now and go, oh no, that's not for me. Then that's fine, it's not a problem. I don't need to sell it. I don't particularly want to sell it, but you know, I've only done 100 or so miles since February last year on the MOT. Yeah, so that's the toy. It's been my little joy over the last 7 years or so, and yeah, if it goes back in the garage, it goes back in the garage. That's the other toy in there. I won't tell you what that is. See if you can guess. But yeah, that's about it really. Oh look, the indicators work. Okay then. Yep, if you like it, make a bid. I can't put a buy it now price on because I just can't even begin to think what it's worth. The prices of these seem to be absolutely all over the place. But I don't know, I just cannot put a price on it. Cannot put a price on it. Okay then people, thank you very much. Thanks for asking for the video, and if you like it, have a bid. Cheers.